We're on the Grand Canyon. We're on Mr. DePaulo's Grand Canyon.
Exactly. Which makes zero sense.
Okay, fine. I'll give context. Mr. DePaulo said. So we all got matching chains, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys see it.
They're all like wings because it just represents how we want to like fly to our goals.
We get it. We started as a school.
We should probably figure out what it means, but
It's so big.
mine is a dent in it.
Yeah, I got the beat.
Welcome everybody to the 36th episode of the DMT Show. If you don't know already, my name is Jason.
My name is Andy.
My name is Aryan.
My name is Ashok, and if you notice something different, we're in person. I can touch everybody. Yeah, this
You're all
is
real people.
this is
Matter of fact.
We're not like those. What is it? The VTubers.
Oh,
those are.
nah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, nah.
Yeah, we're actually real people, and since our comeback, because we took a hiatus over summer.
Hiatus.
Yeah, so we thought we'd switch up the content a little, do something different, like you saw with the last video. I don't know if you want to talk about it, because
I'll
it's
talk
like
about
your
it.
thing, basically.
It's my thing. So, this is before this year. This school year. This is before the summer. This is maybe May, something like that. So I had to do a project.
Mm-hmm.
It was reenact a scene from Hamlet by Shakespeare, by William Shakespeare, and I had to get a group. I had to get a group. So I was like, who better to get than the DMT Show, right?
Yeah.
So I got a group, and then we did
Day
it.
one squad.
Take one. Only took one.
That's not what it
What did you
said.
say?
Day one
one.
squad.
Day one squad.
Yeah.
But also take one
Sounds-
squad because we only got one
yeah.
take.
One take. Only one
Only
take.
one take.
As you can tell from the video.
Yeah, there's no mistakes in the video. That's what happened. That's what it was.
But like,
It was an assignment.
It was like our first skit, inspired definitely
that's
fully
not our
from
first
scraps.
It's
It
not our
was
first
not our first skit, but it was one of our skits, and you did get to see our most refined and recent acting skills, especially
That's
Ashok, the master of just like
Right.
voices and stuff like that.
I actually thought I was.
He's a master of deception. Oh,
That's a different topic.
that is different.
that's a
We're not
topic for
gonna get into
another
that.
day. Yeah,
Shoke's
but-
voice acting was impeccable.
impeccable. And Andy's man was seeing without seeing. It was crazy.
They call me John Cena, bro, because I don't even know. I was just invisible, and I could see without seeing. As like you said, I didn't know what that means.
Yeah. And even Jason, just like his movements.
Yeah.
It was his project. He probably had the lowest part, but he brought us
I
together.
want to let you guys shine because my class, it was for class. They see me every day, so I gotta give the other boys
Yeah.
The
love.
spotlight.
He was more of a director.
Exactly.
But yeah.
I was the writer, producer, executive producer, CEO, and manager.
Regardless, guys, we're gonna be talking about. Well, we just talked about that, but let's talk about some other different forms of content that we also mentioned in the last video. This might be.
We did.
We did mention this in the last episode. Oh no, we didn't actually. We did it off recording, but I'll mention it now because we didn't mention it last episode. But
We got
new content on the way, so we might be branching out. We might start doing, starting maybe even after this video, we'll see. You might start seeing album reactions from new music that's coming out from new
Or old
artists,
music that
or
we
old
haven't
music
heard.
that we haven't heard yet.
None of us ever.
That none
because
of us
we
have heard.
love albums.
I can't talk, but we like to explore our music taste here, and music brings people together, so we can have a platform of music to share with you guys. I guess.
And if you are not a rap fan, do not worry because we won't just be reacting to rap albums.
We're not stereotypical adolescents who listen to rap.
Like I know we talk a lot about rap, but let's say Bruno Mars drops something, I know Shoke's gonna be right on that.
Right.
Olivia Rodrigo, Shoke's gonna be right
I don't
on
think
that.
there'll be enough time to record. At midnight, I'm there.
I think there is actually a
there.
Silk Sonic album on the way, but anyway, that's one of the forms of content. So you gotta
Yeah,
say that
another
one?
thing, if you guys know and you two like Love Live Serve, they do Strawberry Park. I guess that's their second channel. They do like reaction type videos where they just put a video on screen and they have a group of people and they just like react. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, we'll probably do those content.
Yeah.
So if you have any videos that you like, you can leave in the comments. You probably won't, which is fine.
Yeah, we don't really get comments, but that's okay.
We get comments, man.
And what's the third type of?
Possibly gaming videos. We'll see how it turns out, and if it's even feasible to do in the first place.
We gotta figure out some of
That'd be
the
funny,
kinks and.
So
That's
what?
Whoa!
Whoa!
That is crazy sentence.
That is not the whoa, there was 2 words.
Yeah, I know.
It was not.
But yeah.
We gotta tinker with it. I think that's what he was looking for, maybe. We gotta tinker with it.
Okay, yeah, but anyway, the podcast will stay. I don't know if we're gonna still keep that on a weekly basis or still switch that up.
We're gonna
too.
try to keep it for now on a weekly basis, and the other stuff will just pop in and out.
Sprinkle it.
But
Yeah.
also, you never know. I have a lot of stuff in the vault that I could just plop in. We got
Flop.
we got Flippy Bottle,
Oh,
Yeah,
legendary
okay.
Flippy Bottle, and then we got
Yeah.
they won't know,
I
but
don't know about that.
they will soon, maybe.
We'll see.
We got Dude Perfect Indian style. We got the poster right behind Andy.
Yes.
They
Oh yeah, you
see
can't
it.
see it, but
I mean, you could take
It's
it.
there.
you know, yeah. Let's take this down and we'll show them what this is all about. So if you guys ever want some other different types of content, this
Trick
might
shots
be
but
coming on the way.
from Indian.
Could be.
Yeah, that's funny.
You never know. You never know. There's a lot of stuff that we've recorded over the years that hasn't been published.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, there's a reason it stays
No,
unpublished.
but sometimes things should be.
Show it to
Share.
the world.
Maybe it ages
Sharing
like a
is
fine
caring, and people seem
Not
to
wrong.
forget that.
Exactly.
wine.
It does age like fine wine. But also, normally I have been doing a lot of the editing, but we got 2 new editors in training that they're gonna try to edit.
Have you
But
even started yet?
yeah, they haven't started yet. But the good thing is, if they start editing, that means just we can make more stuff.
It means more content for you guys, higher quality content for you guys, more variation, more variated in
More
content.
platforms. I'm going to continue off of your numbers. More platforms to go off of.
YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, maybe we don't know.
I might download TikTok if it comes down to that.
If it comes down to it.
Whatever it comes down to grow the.
But we will be expanding platforms probably and making also shorter form content like they said with Reels and Shorts. So
Yeah.
look forward to that. Look out for
I was-
that.
And
if
the
you're
last-
wondering
oh.
why they said only these 2 editors, my computer is.
God.
It's a little.
Yo.
It's not aging like fine wine. We'll say.
Well, yeah, they just said that.
That's kind of aging like milk, more than wine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might have to buy some new
Tech.
technology
Hardware.
later, and maybe I'll be part of the team. But we'll see.
The editing.
But regardless, let's get away from the updates. Well, I guess we're kind of still sticking with updates, but let's get away from the channel updates. And we're gonna be talking about kind of more life updates. That's what we talk about here.
Yeah, 'cause
And-
a lot of things happened over summer.
That's
We
right.
didn't hit all of them last.
yeah.
Probably
yeah,
won't,
yeah.
but still.
But
see.
yeah, this one doesn't really relate to me. But yeah, they can talk about it. They-
Oh, actually no.
Fun
Yeah, sure,
fact
sure, yeah.
about today that was special was I drove to this place, Ari's house.
You drove like 400 feet maybe or something.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Pretty
I
far.
drove here with other people
in
for
the
the first time, so that's new. And obviously, you don't do that with the driver's license. And to get that, you gotta take the test, which 3 of us did over the summer. 2 of us did well. 1 person, not so much. But I'll start off with my thing, I guess, right? Because I didn't really talk about it before. But in school, they have like driving classes, like driver's ed implemented into, I guess, like not the curriculum, but if you
Yeah.
sign up, it's like you can go in the morning and they'll teach you how to drive and stuff. But I was born too late, so I didn't make the cutoff. And
it's a weird way to say it.
I mean, I was.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then I got like a private instructor, and for most of the private instruction, it's like once a week for like an hour or so, and you're supposed to have like 50 hours of driving before you actually take the road test. I didn't do that because I didn't feel like waking up at 5 every day. So that's partly why I wasn't the best driver going into the test. But after I took the test, I just bombed it kind of. Like I missed. So first, let's just
I don't
say.
actually remember any of this.
So the driver said like take a left, take this next
Oh.
left, and then apparently there was 2 lefts, one further away, which I thought he was talking about, and one closer, which was like engulfed in trees that I couldn't really see. So then I passed the left turn that he was talking about. He's like, oh, you passed the left turn, and then he wrote something down. I'm like, shh. But yeah, and then after that, I was just shaking. I was nervous, and I made a bunch of other mistakes. And after I finished the test, I told my mom, "Can you reschedule a new one? Because I'm pretty sure I failed." And I told everybody here that I probably failed. And at 6 o'clock, I saw the passed letters. And I was so hyped. And so for the test, you have to, every mistake you make, you gain points. And if you get above 30 points, then you fail. And I got 25. So I was very close to failing. But I don't know how you guys did.
Okay, so I was the next one to do my road test. I did it like 2 months after Ashok did. It went great. It was so the 2 days before and the day actually of the test before I actually went, I was doing like parallel parking because that's the hardest part of the test. Like I think for everybody. So I went in. I was in the car. It was very hot. I remember that. It was very hot that day. I was like sweating. Not
that's gonna be a problem for Andy.
Very hot, but I was like, okay, let's just do this. I took off, not took off, I didn't go fast. But like I went out and then I followed the direction that was driving very safely, and then I got to the parallel park, nailed it. Like I actually did really well. I was like, whew, that was like the hardest part out of the way. And then that was it. I came back home. I felt really confident even before I got the results. So if I failed, it would have been bad. But I came home, 6 o'clock came around, I pulled up the thing. I passed, only got 10 points off, so it went great that day. It was fantastic.
Okay, yeah, so I was the next person to take my road
and
test. And the last for now. I took it 2 days after Jason's. And like Jason's road test, it was a very hot day, the day of the road test. And the guy comes in, the car was hot. The very first thing this guy says is your AC broken? And I said, okay. And this guy seemed like a real nice person. And I said, no, it's not broke. Well, actually, no. I said, I guess so, because it's not really like blowing air or whatever. So I said, I don't know. I guess it's broken or something. So then we like drive off. He tells me to go, whatever. And for the record, I'm the one. If you couldn't figure out already, I was the one guy who failed out of the 3 who took this already. So the part where I failed pretty much is the guy. I don't know if he just had like some vendetta against me, because like I don't know. I was like in his nightmares or something. But like he made me parallel park behind a van. It was like, besides like an 18-wheeler truck is like a pretty like long vehicle that you're gonna commonly find. So he gave me like the longest one, which is also the bigger the vehicle, the harder it is usually. And I messed up on that. So I messed up on that parallel park, and I was like, well, basically at that point on, I knew I was like screwed. But I went back 6. It said I failed, and I was like, okay, whatever. I only got 40 points off, so if I did like I guess like a tiny bit better, then I would have passed. But I was like, whatever. The guy was annoying. So that's my story of my road. I have another one in like, well, by the time you watch it, I would have already taken it. But
good luck.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
He's got it though. He's got it.
You just need to practice your parallel parks behind trucks.
Behind vans and 18-wheelers.
And like trains and
You
stuff.
line with the mirror and then back up like 7
Oh god. But other than that, this is the first weekend from senior year. Like
Officially.
yeah, so we had 2 days of school,
Wow.
and then now we have 3 days off because Labor Day weekend. It's fire. But
Shout out to the labors out there.
Okay.
yeah. Shout out, mom.
Alright, that was a horrible joke. Labor Day weekend is the first, we're seniors now pretty much.
Yeah, we are seniors, and that means we got. It was our, what is it called? It's our last first, guys. So
Oh man, yeah.
if you have Instagram, you've probably seen that like a dozen times.
Bro.
More than a dozen times.
So many times.
So many times. But first day of school stories. Shok, you go ahead.
Oh wow, okay. So I probably have like the lamest story out of all of them, but basically the most interesting thing that happened was in my chemistry class.
Sorry.
What happened?
No.
What happened?
No, it's not you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Shok, it has nothing to do with you.
Okay. So yeah, the most interesting thing that happened was my chemistry class, and basically, I had 2 periods for my chem class, and it's first and second period, which kind of sucks, because usually you get answers from people that have like chem during first and second, so I'm gonna be the person that's saucing everyone. Chem is probably the hardest class in the school.
It was like me for math last year. Shout out to DePaulo if he's watching.
Oh yeah, what? But yeah, so it's gonna be like that. So So first period we did like some syllabus stuff and like grading, and then second period we had a question on like how much zinc and copper are in a penny, like how many atoms, and we did that. He just
Sounds interesting. Wait,
Yeah.
zinc and a penny?
Yeah, penny is like 97.5% zinc and like 2.5% copper.
I've been lied to.
Right.
But yeah, so we had to find how many atoms. We did that. Everybody in the class got it wrong, so that was funny. But but we did that, and then after a bit, he was just like, "Oh yeah, you guys didn't know that zinc was in a penny? Let me show you." Then, since zinc has a lower boiling point than copper, and it's like super low, you can actually just put it to a fire and it'll melt. And he's just like, "So we have a Bunsen burner and a penny, so we can just burn it and like melt it." And he just took the Bunsen burner and he like turned it on, and the penny just melted. It was weird, cause like only the zinc inside melted since the penny just plated in copper, and so you actually had like the shell of the penny still
Got it.
there, and then the inside was gone. But yeah,
Kind of like a coin chocolate type beat. Chocolate.
No, I get what you mean. Yeah,
Coin
Like the
chocolate.
wrapper. That you
Yeah.
use, like-
But that's like the most interesting to have, and nothing, cause it's only been 2 days, so it's like not much. I don't know. You guys have something.
Always going, cause yeah.
Okay, so we obviously have a lot of different classes, right? But AP Micro. Let me tell you about AP Micro.
No.
We have supposedly a very good teacher, and honestly, I do like him a lot. But how should I say this? He's an interesting guy. We were just like sitting in class, and he was talking, and then just goes off to the line. You just hear,
You just
but and then we all start laughing, but we don't know what we're laughing at, and it was actually really funny. It was probably like the funniest part of the whole day, but I don't know where I'm going with that. But it was just interesting. It was like funniest part of the first few days. Mr. Mr. Schwen, we love you. Hopefully, maybe we can get you on the podcast.
One day.
we
we'll
should
get
get him
him.
a podcast.
That is one of the teachers we like to get. Also,
Already? Like, already planning it?
one of the teachers I'd like to get. We have some other ones in mind, some other guests.
Oh god.
But it's not really much of a story, just an interesting guy. One of the best teachers. I do have Mr. DePaulo again with the Shoke.
That's so lucky, bro.
Yeah.
Fire class.
So lucky.
Not luck. I
We're-
made it happen.
We're on the Grand Canyon. We're on Mr. DePaulo's Grand Canyon.
Exactly. Which makes zero sense.
Okay, fine.
Makes sense.
I'll give context. Mr. DePaulo said. So we all got matching chains, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
They're all like
Yeah.
wings because it just represents how we want to like fly to our goals.
we can get for some. We just thought it looked cool.
We should probably figure out what it means, but
No, it's so vague. It can't be.
mine has a dent in it.
Yeah, I got the beat one.
Yeah, mine's beat up because born and raised in Queens,
Yep.
the trenches, bro.
In the
But what was I
pockets of
saying?
Queens.
Oh, Mr. Apollo, he sees me in a show wearing our matching chains, and of course he
No,
knows.
it was me and you. The show wasn't
He
even
see,
there.
oh yeah, Shook was like wandering off like a mindless zombie.
I was
Me
in
and
the
Andy though,
bathroom.
we were in class. Andy wasn't actually in our class; he was just stopping by because he was a free period. But he saw our chains and he was like, "Oh, you guys have matching chains." I was like, "Yeah, we have it with Andy and Jason and Ashok and all of us." And he obviously knows all of us from last year. And he was saying, instead of like, "What's the wing mean?" And we told him, "Oh, we don't actually know what it means. It doesn't mean like flying to our goal."
No, it does.
It does. It does. Until we figure out something better. But he was like, "Oh, you should have gone to the Grand Canyon with all four of your faces." And me and Andy were just sitting there silent. We did not know what he was talking about. And then I figured out he was talking about Mount Rushmore, but they're the same thing. One's a hole, one's a mountain. It's,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Perfect sense.
But yeah, those are my stories.
You guys.
There's
Bro, I gotta talk about physics, bro. So I sit next to Arnie in physics, which is great. Love it. I have Andy in my.
Oh, he's like laughing every second of class.
No.
You.
Oh yeah, dude. Everything is so funny with Arnie for no reason. Because like I actually have someone like good in my class. It's amazing. But like, dude, it's great. So Andy also sits next to me, but like he's just kind of like at the table next to me, but whatever. So we're all there. It's great. Having a blast in physics. It's awesome.
I'm not there.
So I was talking about, I mean, the first day was kind of cool. We had like this little air cannon. It was like, oh, you take out the pressure in the cannon, so I had less pressure in the air. Then the pressure from the air fills the cannon to launch the ping pong ball, and then like, oh, it pierces this cannon.
What?
Yeah, exactly. No, just like you have
Ping
to-
pong ball, cannon shoots into can breaks.
Yes. That's,
Yeah.
and it's just like
Oh, wait, you shot a ping pong ball into a can.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
out
a
of
soda can.
The can in.
Oh.
Into a can, out of a can.
I thought you just exploded the can by like pumping air.
No.
No.
The ping pong ball broke it. Actually, what?
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Sounded like a gunshot in a school, which might not be the
Yeah.
brightest
That's
idea.
that's what someone told
Let's
me.
say our physics teacher doesn't have the brightest idea with labs, but he has a bad rep.
It's a
He's a-
pretty
he's a
bad.
great-
He's a
guy.
good teacher, bad rep though.
He's a great guy. I mean, Orange, I think you talked about him on the show.
I had him last year, yeah.
He's talked about him before the show before. He's great. He's awesome. He's a character. He's funny. He's awkward, and he's everything in between. And it's
But like the right type of awkward.
Yeah. And it's
How is there a
funny.
right type? But I get what you mean, but like. I don't know how
Explain
to
it, I
explain
guess,
it.
but like
Like it's funny. Like, sorry, it's
No.
awkward. It's not towards awkward, but like it's funny awkward.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
his awkwardness makes the class more enjoyable.
Yeah. I don't know. That's like really it. Like we shot the cannon. Then like the next day we had to self teach ourselves like review units about like the past year.
Oh yeah, in our foursomes.
Yeah, and
in our-
he called them. We were in groups of 4. No, I'm not even gonna say that again. You can
You heard it, you understand. Put the
Yeah.
1 and the 2 together.
Yeah.
And the 3 and the 4.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what happened. We were in groups of 4, and we had to self teach ourselves. It was great. We were just goofing around. We were just like calling on each other in like little groups of 4 about like review of like what is acceleration. It was great. It was fun. We took a quiz. Probably did like half decent on it, and that was it. That was.
You had a quiz already?
Yeah, it was not like it was just like
It was like
acceleration,
3
and
questions.
velocity.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
good teacher.
Good team.
I think most of my teachers this year are pretty chill and
Same.
nice. Some classes.
AP Cup though is already seeming to be a problem.
Yep, I second that.
Yeah.
I think that English and Spanish are gonna be like
English?
class. Not even just because of the teacher, but like just the class in general. I feel like the material is not the most entertaining.
I will say,
It has been one day.
I feel like my English teacher to you guys is like is a prime suspect for the podcast. Not because he's like funny or like awkward. But he's
I think
just,
I
like,
had
he's
This
a,
year's teacher?
yeah, he's a chill dude.
I
so,
had
like,
your English teacher. I'm pretty sure. I forgot his name.
Okay,
but
so
I-
We ain't having our English teacher anytime
I'm
soon.
pretty sure I have it.
he's dope. He's sick.
But yeah.
Our English teacher's pregnant.
Yeah, us too.
3 years in a row for me. But
crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was,
Wait, 3
I've had 3 teachers that got
in
pregnant
a row or just only 3? Like
in a row.
wow.
That is so lucky.
My gym teacher 1 year, then my English teacher last year, my English teacher this year. And then there's one of my teachers who just got COVID 6 times, but
Wow.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
impressive. Because you get the
I mean, we all
antibodies or whatever, and you have to get a different COVID technically 6 times.
like yeah, that's impressive.
Delta variant and all that.
okay.
What's the next topic of speech?
So, let's cut to some quick fire questions. So, we were just talking about the school year. What's one thing you're looking forward to? Senior
Oh my
year?
god, this is like an icebreaker kind of question.
Yeah.
I know, but like,
Brian said
put
this
your
like
spin
6
on
times.
I haven't.
I'm looking forward to the end of it.
Oh, that's fast.
Fast.
That's a good answer.
Bro.
You can't steal his answer
We
though.
have 178 days left.
Counting already.
Counting them down, bro.
But okay,
What am I looking forward to? I guess like meeting the people. I
Dude,
mean,
no, yeah. You know, there's, like the reason why I like it's good to like for it to be over is if we go to college, which I think we all plan to, we can go to somewhere new and like with new people. That's like actually exciting. Like different types of people, not like the same. You know what I'm talking. I'm not gonna say, it, but you know what I'm talking about. So like that'd be good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It is hard to like get into other people's friend groups when they're already like
yeah,
made. And we have. I'm fine with this group though.
yeah.
Like, I don't have problems with the group I'm in. For me though, Carnival coming soon.
Oh, that's a
Carnival
good
Part
answer.
2.
That is actually a good answer.
I don't know if we're gonna do the pie in the face booth again. Hopefully, maybe we'll figure out something new though. But Carnival's gonna be a
The
vibe.
dunk tank. In
Dunk
like
tank.
in the cold fall
Dunk
weather.
tank in like 30
We'd be
degrees.
shivering.
So cold.
Wait, you're actually getting a dunk tank?
No.
yeah.
It
Probably.
was like an idea thrown around.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to this year?
Let's see. I'm just gonna say meeting people, and you just said it.
Oh
so
my
it's just like,
god.
okay,
The
let's
thing,
see.
even about meeting new people, it's like we've seen these people for the past 3 years. So like,
No, but I feel like there's still people.
I mean,
that-
also
Bro, there's some seniors that I've never seen before in my
Yeah,
yeah.
life.
that I've
Yeah,
never
that's what I'm
seen
saying.
before. Like
also,
ever.
also with the whole co, you know.
What?
Yeah, I can't say it. 'Cause, you know, I think we got like.
I feel like we've already said it.
I
But
don't know.
anyway.
COVID?
They get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say-
get demonetized?
With the
Yeah, you
coke
can.
though, yeah.
No, you don't know.
No,
I
you
used to.
can't. It was like something like that.
I thought you did it if you said the crown version. Like, you know.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, but anyways,
It was hard to meet people then.
like out of that, cause I thought the same thing like last year during junior year. Like, oh, I've been with these people for 2 years. I probably know everyone. And I got first day of school, and I went to my physics class and I knew one person, and then I made friends throughout the entire year with like a bunch of new people. So.
And you
I
make
guess-
friends with Mr. Friend.
Dude, I made friends with Mr. Sher. No. Mr. Sher, if you're watching this too, shout out to you.
Definitely not, but
Definitely not. I saw him on the first day of the grade.
we will get your colleagues on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
So-
for sure. 100%.
Definitely.
No doubt.
I think my chem teacher would be good on the podcast.
Guys, we already have a whole
We got lists
of
and
people
lists.
planned
Schultz
out.
actually bringing in guests for the first time on the history of this podcast.
Mhm.
No pressure, but now he's like obligated.
I probably will. We'll see. Watch out.
Watch out, we got
Character.
We got a bunch of get in the new season.
Yeah.
season 2 of the DMT show, a 1-year anniversary coming soon. But
Oh,
until then, we will see you guys next week, IRL or online. Who
We'll
knows?
see.
Not
Or
even a
maybe-
week. It's not even a week.
Or maybe for an album reaction, a YouTube video reaction.
See, you don't know what's coming. Though.
Whatever it might be.
You don't know what's coming.
So be on the lookout.
But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys soon on the DMT show.
Thank you for watching.